All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to do a ABS brake delete using Junkyard OEM parts. No parts needed to be added. Aftermarket parts is what I mean. So I'm going to show you what I used and what I grabbed from the salvage yard. First is the brake master cylinder from a 92 Acura Integra non-ABS, and this has the two ports on the left hand side. This is the original brake master cylinder from the GSR. Notice there's one port on this side and one port on the other side. I grabbed a brake proportional valve 4040 from a 92 Acura Integra, and how you can tell that it's a 4040 is it will say 4040. And this bracket that I grabbed was from an EG 92 to 95 Honda Civic. And the reason why I had to grab this bracket is because of the mounting on the DC2 chassis. The brake lines that I also grabbed were from a 92 to 95 Honda Civic. This particular one came off a hatchback. Any EG Civic would work as long as it's non-ABS. These two lines go from the brake master cylinder, from the brake master cylinder to the brake proportional valve, and from the brake proportional valve I grabbed these two other lines, which is the right and left hand side front brake caliper, and they will actually go into one of these ports to the caliper. And this R and R is actually the rear lines, and it actually mounts up perfectly with the 94 Integra GSR chassis that I'm gonna install it on. Just got back from the junkyard, picked up this brake booster from a 92 Acura Integra. It was an automatic Integra, but I checked the part number on my phone and it is the same as the manual. So this is what I will need for the brake delete. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clean it with wax and grease remover, and I'm going to mask up the parts where I don't want to get sand in, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to sandblast this, and then we're going to make it look new again. Alright, just got back my booster from Ryan. He painted it. He told me what it was, but man, I totally forgot what it's called. But definitely explained to me that, you know, if you're just using regular paint, it's not the way to go, because when the brake fluid gets on it, then it just lifts the paint like if you're using a spray can. This is a special type of paint that he uses. If you guys would like to know more about it, let me know. I can ask him. But with this special type of paint, if brake fluid does get on it or some kind of fluid, it won't lift the paint. Just wanted to do a side by side comparison. That is the GSR brake booster, which uses the 1-inch master cylinder. So that's the 92 Integra. That is the same for the 90 to 97 non-ABS Integras. Also, what will work which is the same part number, is any Civic EX ABS or Civic LX ABS, and it's got to be a 92 to 95 Honda Civic. As long as it's an ABS, it's the same part number as the 90 to 97 Integra non-ABS brake booster. To get out this brake booster, there's going to be 4 12mm bolts inside. Normally there's 2 of them that are pretty easy to get to, actually 3 of them, and it's always this top one that's always difficult. So like when I was pulling this out of the yard, I didn't have a wobbly. That might have helped. That actually probably would have helped me, but on the 92 Integras, it was difficult. So I kind of had to use an extension. So since it was a Junkyard, I was able to remove the steering column and then get an extension to remove this bolt. But the same thing with getting this out on the 94 Integra. It's not quite as hard, but same process. So you're gonna take out the cotter pin, and then there's this pin that needs to come out. So let's begin. So here are the rear brake lines. As I was telling you earlier, the R and R's for the rear. And I'm going to use the flare nut wrench to tighten the lines. Next will be the brake lines from the brake proportional valve to the caliper. So we'll start with the driver's side line. So this will route on the bottom opening. Okay, that bracket mounts there. And by the way, this bracket came off the EG Civic that I pulled this line off of. And it mounts perfectly to the Integra frame. Okay, passenger brake caliper line to the brake proportional valve. And again, it goes in the bottom opening. This bracket also I grabbed from the Honda Civic. Mounts here on this chassis perfectly. This line routes to this brake proportional valve. All right, here's the recap. Brake booster came off a 92 Acura Integra automatic. The part number is the same from the 90 to 97 Acura Integra non-ABS. So that part number I will also put in the description below. That part number is also the same with the 92 to 95 Civic EX, LX, ABS. And with my brake lines, those brake lines are off a 92 to 95 Honda Civic. It doesn't matter which Civic it comes off of as long as it's a non-ABS. So those lines actually work in conjunction with this 92 Acura Integra brake master cylinder. The brake proportional valve also came off a 92 Acura Integra. So I created this video on how to delete your ABS. I know there's videos out there on how to delete it, but I'm calling this a budget junkyard delete. And the reason why I had to delete my ABS is because of the Hossport mount that actually interferes with the ABS. I know you would have to do some customization on this mount to make it work, or some cutting and customization on the ABS. And I'm talking about the 94 to 97 ABS. This is a 95 Acura Integra GSR. Second reason why I'm deleting it is because my JDM headlights, they came with the original ballast, and that ballast would actually interfere with the this ABS system that I used to have in here. But even if I didn't have that ballast, I still would run into this issue with this mount interfering with that ABS. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys had any other suggestions. I know I already deleted it. It was quite a bit of work to do all that, but yeah, let me know in the comment section below. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment below and share this with others. Thank you.